Hey there, Stampers, and welcome to a product profile. Today I'm going to show you the fabulous Simply Scored board. And on my last week's Step It Up video, I made Halloween cards, and this was the Step 3 card. And I'm going to show you sort of how to do this. I can't go through the entire thing, but I want to show you just how fun this and how easy this is to use. I have another scoreboard that I bought and I hardly ever use because I didn't like the tool. So my absolute favorite thing about our board is how sturdy it is, and the stylus instead of a plastic bone folder. The little drawer here, that storage is very fun. I don't really use it because the stylus fits perfectly right here. How cool is that? And then you also get these really fun, so if you're doing a project that requires a lot of scoring or multiple scoring, you know, for multiple projects, blah, 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 you can use these to mark, okay, I'm going to do it at the 2, at the 4, at the 5.5, or whatever your project dictates. So you can move these over and it makes it very easy. But this is what I'm going to show you today. These lollipop things are kind of everywhere right now, and it's easiest to do on, you know, with a scoring board. You can do them in cardstock, you can do them in designer series paper. I am a little bit aggressive with my scoring, you know, pressing, and so I've ripped some of the designer series paper. Just kind of be forewarned, if you have a heavy hand, it can end up like that. I think the specialty designer series paper is perfect because it's not quite as thick as the cardstock, but it's not as thin as the regular designer series paper. But either way, this obviously can work. So the way you start, you can start at the, I'm going to do 1/2 inch scores. So when I'm finished, it'll be 1/4 inch scores. So 1/2 inch, 1 inch, 1.5 inch, 2, 2.5, 3, 3.5, 4, 4.5, 5, 5.5. You get the point. I'm being redundant, but you just go through 8, 8.5, 9, and then the next thing that I do, oops, I folded it wrong. I need to concentrate because I can't apparently walk and talk. So at this point, I usually go through and fold the score that I just made. Just gently, so kind of all on itself. So you're not trying to do the peaks and valleys yet. Just gently fold over what you've scored. Like so. Then you're going to turn it over and you're going to do the 1/2 inch and 3/4 marks. I mean the quarter mark, quarter, 3/4, quarter, 3/4, quarter, 3/4. It's just centered in the opposite direction. You're making your peaks or your valleys. You do it one way first and then flip it over and go in between, going the opposite. And then once we're finished with this part, I'm going to pick it up and fold those folds in the direction we've just scored. Again on itself. And I know you could probably go straight into an accordion fold, but this is what I do. I find it is easier for me. These lollies that everyone's making, they take a little finesse. So don't get frustrated the first, especially when you're turning them into a round. And it is a little tedious. You have to, you know, you have to really want this look. It's, I thought about doing the wreath that I saw, and I thought, oh no, that's a little too much work for me. So then you can see it's already, the accordion's already there. So all I have to do is push it together and hold it. The finessing comes when you join the edges and make it into a circle. And everybody has their own way of doing it. I use an adhesive like sticky tape to join the edges, and then I make a circle. I punch out a circle and cover it with sticky tape, and then so there is your little lolly. So I put the sides together with adhesive, and then I have a circle that I've punched out with adhesive, and then I put it down. And on this one you can see before I scored it, I used the scallop border punch, and it gave it a nice little detail, and you can do that. And then I added another circle on top to make sure it was secure. So you can do it with anything that you like. One of the reasons I love this Pick Your Poison paper, and there's a stripe sheet in it, and I was going to show you this. If you use this stripe sheet and you do it, it ripped, so I scrapped doing this, but it creates actually a really cool design because you're using the stripe. So you get one image here, and then the circle, it looks so neat. I love using paper like that. So I hope this product profile helped. And I'm not just saying this because I'm Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. If I didn't like this, I would not demonstrate it, because I really think it's the best one on the market. And the sturdy and the markings and these little place markers, but this, thank you. This is the best thing ever. That's all for this week, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for stopping by.